Yeah, one of the viewers asked me if the big coil for the C100 Mark II actually went that much deeper, if there's that much difference. Well, I tend to think that there is. There's the small 8-inch coil, and there's the big 10 by 14 elliptical coil on another shaft here. They're going to be set up the same. Basically, I'm going to leave the elimination down to 0. We're going into standard trash elimination, which is basically no elimination. And the threshold I'm going to leave there at 3. That's with just a little light hum in the earphones. I'll try to hold it here where you can actually hear it on each side. I don't know how well this is going to work. Let's see. Anyway, let's give it a try. 4 beeps that you hear to begin with is the way this machine tests the battery. 4 is full, 3 3/4, 2 half, 1 1/4. But one thing I have seen is if you're using rechargeable batteries, they're not 1.5 volts, they're 1.2 volts. So you're starting out, instead of 12 volts, you're starting out at 9.8. So if this thing gets below 4 beeps, like the 3 beeps on a rechargeable battery, it still seems to work fine, but it gets a little noisy. You might want to keep that in mind. Okay, here we go. Hope you're hearing this. And let me get out here. This is kind of hard. Let me grab something. Let's start off. We'll just start off with a pity here. Got to get the camera away from the coil. Okay, of course, I'm pretty sure you can hear that. That's on edge. Okay, here's flat. So it's out here. That's roughly, just at a glance, 5 or 6 inches. That's a penny. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna skip the dime and the nickel. I'm just gonna go with a 1/4. Maybe an inch farther, but it's pretty much the same. Okay. Alright, let's hold on. Let me change the coils and we'll come back. Okay, we're back. For me it was a couple minutes. For you it was like a second. Here's the big coil. It's on a different shaft. There's the machine. Eliminations is the same. Or excuse me, the threshold is the same. Elimination still at 0. Let me get this thing lined up where we can, sorry about the jumble, where I can, okay, I should be able to record like that. Okay, 4 beeps. Here's the penny. We're gonna have to stay back here. Here's with it flat. Okay, it's about 8-9 inches there. You can still hear it out farther. So yes, it is. It's I don't know. It's probably half again as much, not quite, but it is deeper. And I will say one thing: I've never air tested these before. But having done it now, I do believe that it actually goes deeper. Here's the 1/4 here. And these are clad, they're not silver. But it is farther out. That's probably 8-9 inches, and the other was probably 5 or 6 inches. So, yeah, what I started to say, I know I'm rambling. Both coils, I think, go deeper in a wet environment when you're actually using them in the water. I know I've I've dug with that coil right there, I've dug beer cans at over 2 feet deep. Of course, that's a big target. I've on that little coil here, the 8-inch, I've dug a BB and a 177 caliber pellet at 8 or 10 inches, you know, up on the wet sand. So I would have to say this isn't a real fair test of either coil in actual use, but yes, the big coil does go deeper. I mean, it shows it here, and I think it does actually go deeper than what it's showing here in a wet environment. And that's it. Hang on for the next one. I got an unboxing. I see on the security camera that you can, I don't know if you can see it, but let's see here. It's fixing to boom here. Let me get this thing. Ah, right there above my wondrous automobile, the Wonder Yoda, is a package. I'm gonna go retrieve it and we'll do an unboxing. Okay, I'm back. We're gonna have Jezebel, the Wonder Russell, give us a hand here. I saw this on YouTube. I don't know if I'm going to be happy with it or not, but it's not really expensive, so let's give it a try. Oh, this ought to be perfect. Let's see here. Wait. Anyway, okay, let's take a look here. Maybe I can get one of these out of here. I'm going to try this. Got a wooden handle in my sand scoop, and I want to try one of these fiberglass. These are post hole digger handles, so they're pretty sturdy. I saw some other people use them. These were like 21 bucks. So let me shut this off. Alright, got it out of the package. It's not too heavy. From what I understand, these things are filled with this is fiberglass wrapped around a honeycomb core, and it's got a plug in the bottom. This is where it goes. Supposedly this goes up about a foot up the shaft here, and what I'll do is I'll cut it off, whatever the angle is I need. I'll cut it off right behind these bolt holes, you know, these bolts where they go through, and then there'll just be a small one going in there. These are supposedly just slightly smaller in diameter than the inside diameter of the Stavr scoop. It's the one made in the Ukraine. So what they did is I don't know, I would assume they roughed this up a little bit. It's pretty smooth. Roughed this up a little bit and painted it with a bed liner material. You can buy a quart. I think it's $20-some for a quart of it, and that gave it enough diameter. Then you could just kind of knock it down a little bit with some paper, some sandpaper. But they coated it far enough to go, you know, the whole length of the scoop. And since this goes up about a foot, I'm saying it goes up to here, so that'll be plenty in the scoop. But I'm going to give it a try. I mean, you know, for 21 bucks, whatever. It beats, you know, 170 bucks for a carbon fiber one. And if I don't like it, I'll buy a piece of carbon fiber tube and I'll plug it and, you know, do it myself. Anyway, we'll see how this turns out. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.